This movie tells a story about a cash-strapped Nicolas Cage who agrees to make a paid appearance at a billionaire superfan's birthday party. Things take a wildly unexpected turn when Nick Cage is recruited by a CIA operative, Vivian, and forced to live up to his own legend, channeling his most iconic and beloved on-screen characters in order to save himself and his loved ones. First of all, in this movie, Nicolas Cage plays himself, or some version of himself. The movie initially promises the full-fledged meta-interrogation of his persona. Unfortunately, that's not the movie that we get here. The movie is basically a fictionalized version of himself that pays tribute to his filmography while having him also be in on the joke. It's more like a self-aware satire of fandom, Hollywood, and Cage's own legendary status. From the get-go, the filmmakers lay out their love for Nicolas Cage in hopes that fans of his works will be in on the joke like the lead is. There are constant references to a vast majority of his films throughout, and none of them are played in a mean-spirited or cynical manner. This movie seems more interested in inside baseball fan service than anything else, as it goes full fan service, tapping into the cult of personality shrouding its lead actor. This fan service approach eventually gets in the way of storytelling. Sometimes it feels like a greatest hits medley that's obviously not the same as a cohesive and well-crafted song. Like much fan fiction, the movie depends on you already having a strong attachment to its protagonist. The movie doesn't develop Nicolas Cage's character much beyond the limits of his immediate physical performance. The film glosses over what makes him fantastic as an actor, seemingly expecting that you'll show up with a strong knowledge of his prolific career. In terms of plot, when Nick Cage accepts a $1 million offer and flies to Spain, that's when the film settles into a familiar routine. It transforms into a broad and aimless action comedy that comes as a disappointment. It feels like an unfortunate exit strategy from the initially heady concept that the filmmakers have built around their star. Once the spy angle is introduced, the movie diminished its potential to be as fun and inventive as its premise sets it up to be. This spy plot device has quickly become the most exhausting and redundant angle you can ever apply to a comedy. There's also a contrived and inconsequential subplot about Nick Cage trying to restore his relationship with his fictional ex-wife and teen daughter. His ex-wife and daughter don't get beyond generic placeholders for a family relationship. Apart from Nicolas Cage's character, the characterization and arc of the rest of the cast feel a bit like afterthoughts. Given that Nick Cage starred in some fantastic action movies in the past, you kinda expect that the action scenes in this movie are top-notch. Unfortunately, that's not the case here. The action is just bland. Even when it comes to the action sequences during the climax, they are as poorly edited as they are filmed. Overall, this movie is probably still worth your time if you're a big fan of Nicolas Cage. Although we have to warn you that you might be underwhelmed by the story and comedy, so we do not recommend to watch this movie in theaters. Just wait on your streaming service.